What's up, guys? Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you how the mechanical tensioner works and how this is going to replace this bracket and hydraulic tensioner. So here you have the hydraulic tensioner and you have the bracket. The hydraulic tensioner tension, this guy is actually like this, and then it pushes this up like this. Okay, yeah, so this is what we're going to replace all of this by that. So yeah, let's go look at it. One thing nobody thought we were going to get this is this little dowel pin in here. It's not necessary in the Eclipse. The thing is, if you get the big bolt that goes through the mount, and this would go, it would be something like this, right? So of course this is not supposed to be here. We gotta remove that. So I thought about it. We're gonna push it out, but I don't want to remove the whole thing because this is gonna be important to keep this in place. As you see, the bolt is exactly the size, almost exactly the size. The other holes are a little larger, the top one, but not this guy, right? So I don't want this to be larger. I want this to be the exact size. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that socket. I'm gonna put this guy in here, and I'm gonna hammer the top of it. All right, gotta be sure that this is flush and I don't get any extra space in here. Now ideally I should cut this, so I'm gonna get a wheel and grind it. But I know also that if you have a walking belt, is because you have a little more space in here or a little less. In this case here, I hope this is has the right spacing, but what I'll do is I'm just gonna put this in here and cut it. So don't forget your protective goggles, and then I'm gonna cut with this and let's see what happens. Alright, so note, I push the bottom without messing with this, and I cut on the top, because when I push this in here, this is going to touch the engine, and when I push this, whatever amount of material I have on top is not going to interfere on the angle or anything. In the bottom, if I take anything from here, it would touch the engine. So now we're good to roll. It's a little cold here. We are gonna go under the engine. Some people do it from the top. I think it's easier to go from here. And you see here the oil pump. You just put this here, the two smaller ones on the bottom, and the holes are right here. So I'm gonna bolt them. So you see it's up here. I am going to try with the camera here, torque it at 20 foot-pound. It is not an easy task. Alright, 20. Alright, so now, I was going to speak Portuguese. Very important for the tensioner. So you see, the belt is there. It needs to tighten on the top. And as you see, the engine is lifted just a little bit, but you see, I can see through the hole. There is another hole in there. See if you can tell. See that little hole? That's where we adjust, right here. Right, this one down here. So what we are going to do is we're going to get this here. Put a 1/4 wrench in there. And I'm going from the bottom, and I'm gonna turn this way. Okay, you can see here on the top, and as I move you can see that this gets closed, so you know it's like a round. Put your finger there and feel it when you move, so you know it's like when you go all the way here, you got to go a little more. So that way I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna go all the way and I'm gonna tighten this guy, and then we're gonna look. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell anything, but one more. So you can kind of tell where it is, and from there you can go further or not, and before we tighten everything. And in the Eclipse we have the advantage to look through this hole. Look at that, it's not quite where we want. See that little wire? I'm gonna put an arrow here on the right. We gotta go all the way there, so we gotta tighten a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna try my best. The camera's right in the front of me. It's right in there. The camera is actually helping me to align. Oh man. Yeah, definitely if you have two people, it's the ideal. Alright, that's the ideal. See the little teeth on the bottom is aligning right with the black part. I'm gonna put an arrow right here. So that is what is supposed to align. One trick I learned just right now. See this this bolt right here, the one that we loosen to tighten that thing. Don't lose it too much, because it is letting me stay in there. So you can tighten whatever. And now I'm gonna hold on that position and I'm gonna tighten whatever as much as I can. And that's it, guys. I hope this video helps you. I wish I've done that when I first built the engine, so I wouldn't have this problem. And you know, all of this because a tensioner, new tensioner that is leaking. So I hope that's my problem anyways, but yeah, I couldn't find a video on how to install this thing and how to remove that little pin from the inside. And that's all pain if you don't know what to do, and it works for me, it gotta work for you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell button. There's much more to come. It's gonna run again, so I was having so much fun with this, and thankfully it's not snowing outside, so you're gonna have a good time. Happy 2021 everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Look past my face. See status. I'm eating some McDonald's.